had you look at in our warm-up, okay, I had you look at the line, and I gave you the answer to what's called the slope, okay? The slope of our line is what is called the rate of change, okay? I need you to focus, please. Now, in sixth period, I had a student asking, is this really that big a deal? It actually is. Slope is something that you will use in every single math class in high school, and if you take anything in college. Every single class you have to worry about slope, okay? So this actually is pretty important, okay? Now, we are going to write slope as a ratio, which is just a fancy word for a fraction, okay? When we were going through that warm-up, which way did we go first? We went up or down, right? So we're going to call that the vertical change. We went first. So I'm going to refer to that as the rise. Then we went to the right, the horizontal change, we're going to call the run, okay? So slope is what we refer to as rise over run. You're going to hear me say that multiple times today, tomorrow, the next day. Rise over run, okay? Now, on a line, there's an infinite number of points, but typically I'm going to highlight 2 points for you to look at, okay? If I were to highlight 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points, it wouldn't matter which 2 you pick because our slope is going to be constant. It's going to be the same no matter which 2 points we pick from our graph. It is a constant rate of change. Okay, now, slope is always going to be written as a fraction. And because we're 8th graders, I'm going to ask that our fraction is in simplest form. You need to simplify. You can't leave your slope as 4 over 6. You would need to simplify that to 2 over 3. You can't leave a slope of 8 over 10. Okay? Now, this is weird. I don't have a good reason as to why it is this. But the variable that we use for slope is the letter m. I don't know. I told you I don't know. Because it's marvelous. I don't know. You have to remember that. Okay. I need to understand that English is not the first language of mathematicians. A lot of this was, English was not the language that people discovered. You know what I mean? Okay, now we're going to draw 4 different pictures, okay? Some of the lines we had were rising on that page, right? And some of them were falling, okay? When we look at that page we did for our kind of warm-up, if a line is rising from left to right, it's going to have a positive value for its slope. 2 over 3, 5 over 2, 7. It's going to be positive. But if our line is falling, we're going to have negative slope. -1/2, -3, whatever it may be. Okay? But I have 2 more boxes. What else could our line look like? I heard sideways. And I heard straight up and down. Okay. If we have a sideways one, our slope is 0. Okay, we're not going to write 0. We're going to like put the number 0. Okay, but we have 0. Okay, I'm gonna wait a moment to tell you what that fourth one is, because I'm gonna draw Mrs. Homan skiing here. Yeah. Here are my skis. Here are my poles. Okay. Now, if I'm skiing up a positive slope, is that going to be easy for me? No. I'm going to have to huff and puff. Puff, puff. This is positive slope. It's way too much work. Okay? Okay, here's Miss Homan skiing on negative slope. Is this going to be enjoyable for me? Yes, it's going to be pretty nice, because it's going to be nice and easy. Okay? You guys, I'm just giving you a little bit of some visuals to help you keep these straight. Okay? Do you have to use them? No. Here's my stocking cap. Okay. If I'm skiing on 0 slope, is that going to be any fun? Why? Because I'm going to have to like really work hard to move. It's going to, yeah. Okay. Now, if Mrs. Homan, oh, I would probably be undefined. I would probably break into a lot of pieces and it would not be good. Okay? Undefined is the slope that's straight up and down. You can't ski on it. You would be undefined. Okay? So, our job today is to calculate the slope. M is rise over run. We're going to get some numbers. We're going to write it as a fraction. We're going to simplify the fraction. Is it positive? Is it negative? Go on with our day. Okay? So, I'm going to zoom in on number 1. We read from what direction?
Left to right.
Left to right. Left to right. So I'm going to highlight my 2 points, and we're always going to start with the one on the left. So we need to do rise over run. So we need to go up or down first. So we have positive slope, so we're going to go up, right? So how many do I need to count up before I'm in line with my next one? 4. So I rose 4. Now, how many would we run to get to the next one? 5. Okay. Now, I used my pencil tip to count. If you want to, like we did on that warm-up, and just make like straight line to make a triangle, that's fine too. Okay. So, our rise is 4, our run is 5, so our slope is 4 over 5. Does this line rise from left to right? Does it go up? Okay, so we have positive slope, so we need to make sure our number's positive. It is. Cool. Mm-hmm. I do not. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, so let's look at number 2. Here are our 2 points. We always need to start with the one on the left. Do we need to rise or fall? If I start here, do I go up first or down first? Okay, so we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go up 6 because now we're even with our second point. How many would we go over? 3. Do we count wrong? Okay, so our slope is rise over run. 6 over 3. Kaylee asked, wouldn't we simplify this? Yeah. What's 6 over 3? I think it would be 2 over 1. So you can write, it's 6 over 3. You can write 2, you can write 2 over 1. I have no problem with either answer. Okay? If you write 2 over 1, I'm pretty happy. Yeah. How do we know whether... Okay, so I want you to look at 1 and 2 compared to 3 and 4. Do you see how 1 and 2 are going up from left to right, and so we had positive slope? Do you see for 3 and 4 how they're going down? We're going to have negative slope. So when we have negative slope, Ellie, we need to go down first. Okay? Don't say, it's okay. How many are we going to need to count down? 2. And what's the over 1? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? But you told me that this was a negative slope. We had to go down 2. Okay? So our slope is rise over run, negative 2 over 6. Do we leave it like that? Simplify each of these are divisible by 2. Yes, you have to. I'm so sorry. So negative 1/3. Okay. I want you to find me the slope of number 4, please. Creighton 189 to 75. That's really interesting. What'd you get, Matthew? Negative 7 over 4. Do you agree with Matthew? I do too. Okay. Okay, very briefly, turn to page 6. I want you to circle the 2 problems. One that has undefined slope, one that has 0 slope. On page 6. Circle the one that has undefined slope and the one that has 0 slope. Landon, what's one of them that you circled? Landon with a no. Looks like you circled 5. Okay, so he circled 5. What kind of slope does number 5 have? Undefined. Mrs. Hillman should not ski on that line. Okay. Carlos, what's the other one that you circled? We're on page 6. Which one of them has 0 slope? So we said this has undefined slope. Which one of them has 0 slope? 10. On number 10, will you write m equals 0?